with all due respect, it was fantastic.
You.
So, Fantastic Four First Steps is an introduction for the Fantastic Four in the MCU. Well, not really, as they're set in a different universe. A classic, retro, nostalgic world. And in this world, the Fantastic Four are already established as heroes, and they're honored as celebrities. Then, when their world is marked for death by Galactus, they must choose. To save the world, they must give up their baby Franklin Richards. So that's the plot. Now, here's my thoughts. For starters, I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. At first, I was not the biggest fan of this casting. You guys know that. Especially Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. He's a great actor. I love him as Mandalorian. He's a great actor. But I just don't see him as Mr. Fantastic. Boy, was I wrong. I was absolutely wrong. He, in my opinion, was an MVP for me in this movie. As you guys all know, Reed Richards is the smartest man alive, the smartest character in the Marvel Universe. And Pedro Pascal nails that perfectly. He was a standout for me, my favorite character in the movie. The thing is my favorite Fantastic Four character, but Mr. Fantastic was my favorite character in the movie. Vanessa Kirby's Invisible Woman was awesome as well. The whole cast was awesome, and guys, they felt like a family. Like you felt watching them that you were a part of this family, and it was so beautiful. Of course, the Fantastic Four are very important. They're Marvel's first family, and this movie got it right. They got their characters right, they got the family aspect right, they got the story right. Again, I love the environment of this movie. It's probably the most unique MCU film to date. Like, it has the 90s or 80s retro, nostalgic, classic look to it. The set pieces, the Baxter Building was phenomenal. It made the whole movie pop. Like, the problem for the MCU is that it's very dull and gray for most of their movies. This was not the case for this movie, guys. This is easily, in my opinion, the best Fantastic Four movie. Don't get me started on Galactus. Galactus was absolutely terrifying. Easily the best live-action Galactus. Is that even a comparison? The CGI on him was breathtaking. And again, he was terrifying and scary and everything Galactus should be. Now, Silver Surfer, Shala Ball. This is not Norrin Radd, just to make that clear. This is actually Norrin Radd's wife. She was great in this movie. She had a good arc in this movie, why she's the Herald of Galactus, what her backstory is. She was done great. Now, I give this movie an 8.8 out of 10. I think it's a step, ironically, a step back into the right direction for the MCU. What I mean by that is, like, in the Infinity Saga, while they were connecting, obviously leading up to Infinity War and Endgame, but at the same time, they were not rushing anything. They were focused on giving us a good story and focus on making us care for these characters. Obviously, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, the OG6, but also Ant-Man, the Guardians. You cared for these characters leading up to Infinity War and Endgame because they focus on the story, they focus on the character development. Now, after Endgame, it was kind of all over the place and a little rushed. And this movie coming out before Doomsday, which we'll talk about, they made us care about these characters. They gave these characters great arc. They didn't just throw these characters in there like, hey, they're going to be in Doomsday. No, they took their time and gave us a good movie. Focusing on the characters, getting the characters right, and giving us just a good movie. With Easter eggs in the background, especially that post-credit scene. Guys, now we enter the spoiler territory. Dr. Doom has arrived to the MCU. First of all, there was 2 hints at him in the movie. In the beginning, you see his chair, and it says Latveria, and he's supposed to be sitting there, and he's not present. I already knew that was Dr. Doom, like he was supposed to be there, but he wasn't. So that was one hint for Dr. Doom. Second, the post-credit scene. This was the magic the MCU was missing. Man. So, in the post-credit scene, we see Sue Storm with Franklin Richards. She gets up, goes and gets a book, but when she turns around, she sees Dr. Doom holding Franklin Richards, holding him with his mask off, and you can just see a hood over his face. That's all I need. That is all I need. Already aura right there. And guys, when I tell you, this is the first time in an MCU movie where my theater clapped and cheered and got hyped since No Way Home. Guys, this is the magic of the MCU. My theater went crazy. My theater was packed and it went crazy. I felt that MCU magic again that I felt during No Way Home, Endgame, Infinity War, Civil War. I feel that again. And again, number 1, I cannot believe the Fantastic Four are in the MCU. Number 2, I cannot believe Doctor Doom is in the MCU. And number 3, I cannot believe RDJ is playing Doctor Doom. So, this confirms that Doctor Doom, at least the main Doctor Doom, that will be the villain for Doomsday, is from the Fantastic Four's world. RDJ's Doctor Doom is from the Fantastic Four's world. So, my cousin had a theory about this, that what if that ship from the Thunderbolts post-credit scene of that a movie, what if that ship, Fantastic Four ship, was not the Fantastic Four in it? Rather, inside that ship, it's Doctor Doom with Franklin Richards. Look, I was already excited for Doomsday, but now, after watching Fantastic Four First Steps, knowing they got the characters right, the Fantastic Four right, and we'll see them interact with the Avengers. Guys, we're getting a movie with the Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four all in it. Just think about that for a second. If you told me that 5-6 years ago, I would laugh in your face. This is every Marvel fan's dream come true. Yes, it's not a full Marvel universe technically. There's no Chris Evans as Captain America. There's no RDJ as Iron Man. But they're rumored to return as Iron Man and Captain America from a different universe in Secret Wars. Like, just, guys, Human Torch with Spider-Man. The Thing with the Hulk. The Hulk with Wolverine. Mr. Fantastic! Possibly with Iron Man. Cinema. Take care, guys. That is cinema. That is what every Marvel fan wants, and we're getting it. If you're not excited for Doomsday, how can you not be excited for Doomsday after what I just said? I'm out. I'm going to go to December 2026. I'll be right back. I'll let you guys know how the movie was. I'm time traveling.